Intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to, and those people should be forewarned.
Get out.
What?
Die. It's a die. Get out. Die.
Oh my god. Oh my
And
god.
it's like the same voice too.
It is the same voice. It is the same tone.
Maybe we should get out of that room because
Yeah.
he was lighting up and it said get out or die.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between. Welcome to a brand new season of Scared and Alone. We are back and excited to be here in a brand new location in Middleborough, Massachusetts. We are at the Mayflower Lodge Masonic Temple across the street from the old town hall. If you remember from last season, we investigated that, and now we're here at the Mayflower Lodge in Middleborough, Massachusetts. As always, I'm your host, Dean Haglund, and gathered is the old team back again after a long hiatus. Coming to us from the East Coast, it is the gentleman psychic with brush in hand and canvas ready, our very own spectral Bob Ross. It's Richard-Lael Lillard, ladies and gentlemen. Richard-Lael, how are you?
I am well, Dean. How are you?
Very good. Did you enjoy your time off?
I was scared and alone. That's
Sure.
I was not scared and alone TM. I was just scared and alone.
I see you've already started a canvas already. This is halfway completed.
Well, thank you. You know, I have to admit something. I started this canvas when we were on last season. I just started it. And then I didn't have anything to do with it. And I set it aside and nothing was perfect. Nothing spoke to me. And then when I heard we were going to this Masonic Lodge, I went, I know exactly what we need. We need a little illumination. We need a little bit of play on the shadows.
Exactly. It looks already terrifying, so I love it.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Richard-Lael. And coming to us from Key West, Florida, from the most haunted fire station in all of America, in one of my favorite names of any entity, living or dead, Captain Bumfardo. It is our friend David L. Sloan. David, how are you, sir?
I am doing great. I'm really excited about tonight. But I mean, looking at this property, there's so much history here. I think some of the energy is good, but I'm afraid of some of what we might uncover. So I'm really excited.
Oh, fantastic. Well, glad you're here. I hope you had a great hiatus, as we call it.
Yeah, I spent some good quality time with Robert the Doll.
Oh, you did?
So
How is Robert the Doll?
Robert the Doll's doing great. He was asking about you. He's been scaring the hell out of people. I mean, 40s Martello has been more active than ever. They're doing a roof project there, and it's just all the spirits have this high level of anxiety that's really been coming out.
Wow, spectacular. Well, can't wait to hear all about it. And coming to us from Long Beach, California, at a convention that you've kindly stepped away from, it is our paranormal investigator. It's Tammie Merheb-Chavez, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Hi,
Tammie?
Dave.
Hi.
I'm enjoying the spooks today. I'm enjoying the haunted houses here in the convention and running into a lot of zombies and vampires. So it's been really
Tell
great.
us again the name of this convention. This is called the
Midsummer Scream, and it's one of the largest horror conventions. Yeah, I mean, we have Greg Nicotero doing panels. We have Fangora. We have a few Mike Myers walking around talking. So it's been cool.
And I like the idea that they're recreating miniature haunted houses on the convention floor to tour.
It is amazing. Yes, they made an actual miniature replication of the Halloween house. It looks like a kid's playhouse, and they have these silhouettes of these actors recreating when little Mike Myers is killing his sister on the second floor. It's really great.
Wow.
It is a horror lover's dream. Yeah.
Anyone in the California, it's on tomorrow as well at the Long Beach Convention Center. It's called Midsummer Scream. Get there and say hi to Tammie in person. And coming to us, of course, from the house itself, the bravest woman in all of paranormal. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, by herself in the Mayflower Lodge. It is, oh my God, I'm so scared for you now. It's Courtney Buckley, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, how are you?
Dean, I am not alone here. I can tell you that already because there's been lights flickering. There's been loud banging. My heart is racing, and I've been here for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
I know. I'm already stressed
I'm not
out.
okay already.
I'm oh my gosh. I'm terrified for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already freaking out over here. And
I'm pouring sweat just from the fear alone.
Okay.
So
as always, we are joined by the historian. She was with us over at the town hall. She is the town historian, shall we call you? And you're also you're an investigator as well. This is Christy Parrish, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Christy. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm a little nervous for Courtney right now, but I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking. Yes, I understand you've investigated the Mayflower Lodge yourself in the past. What did you discover? What happened for your investigations?
So they've been very interesting there, and we kind of went into it not knowing anything about what could possibly happen. And I think that allowed for a lot of things to just kind of open the floodgates for us to kind of show us what kind of potential is there. We've had equipment that's been manipulated, tricks with electricity, with lights flickering and things like that. We've actually captured full body individuals on a thermal imaging camera standing amongst us, listening to our conversation and learning about the tools that we're bringing, because as you know, Masons are about their tools, about what they use. And so these are new to them. And we wanted to take our time to explain how they work so that they could familiarize themselves and we could open that communication gap. But it's been amazing, the activity, voices and everything.
A little quick thumbnail of the history of this place. It was built in the 1600s, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's circa 1800s. The house itself, yes. And what's beautiful about the Barrows house, if you'll remember the history of Middleborough Town Hall, Horatio Barrows actually was the man that went in and completed Town Hall after the death of its original architect, and he was on the project since the construction of Town Hall. Horatio actually finished after Solomon Eaton's death. And completed Town Hall and took the credit for it.
As you know, architects are wont to do, I suppose.
Well, I mean, it's a beautiful building.
Yes, and it was just a single residence for the longest time before it became a Freemason lodge. Is that correct?
That is correct. And the architecture for the house is fashioned out of another home down in Georgia. It's a particular style of Southern architecture with its round porches, and the interior design is absolutely gorgeous with its main staircases. And it's just a beautiful representation of Southern charm. The front windows actually fold all the way down around the surrounded porch to where you can walk through them like they were doors to go onto the porch. And I just recently learned that when I was walking around with the head mason. He showed me how that all worked. And so that'll be nice to get the porch refinished and redone so that we can actually bring back that charm and beauty to the house. It is an incredible piece of architecture. And I really am I'm going to enjoy seeing how Courtney actually feels about this building tonight as she navigates her way through the dark all alone.
You're now in the main hall, is that correct?
No, I'm in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen. Just give us a little description. It looks actually terrifying. Just suspended.
Yeah, the whole building. I did not expect it to be as big as it is, and it's enormous. The lights are on in here, so I like it. But I'm sure you're gonna make me turn them off any minute now. But let me give you a little tour.
Okay.
There is like kitchen area back here.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the dining hall in here. And then it goes back over here.
Wow.
There's also a bell that I can ring.
Yeah, right.
You want me to ring it and we can start the investigation?
I think that's a good way, kind of do it to call the spirits and tell them that the ring is to give them energy.
Great,
Okay.
love that for us. Okay, everybody listen.
Wow.
Did everybody hear it?
Yeah. Is that a Masonic tradition, David? Do we know? I don't know much about Freemasonry, but why is there a bell in the kitchen that rings to the? Oh, look at that! Here they come.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why
I
do
don't
you
think
think things like that?
Masons, but I'd imagine. I mean, having a bell in the kitchen, when it's mealtime, ringing a bell, that everybody understands that.
So that brings the whole town a running from Middleborough to the Mason's kitchen.
Well, they said it's really loud outside, so everyone around here now knows that I'm in here.
God.
So
Wow.
love that.
Okay.
Now, some people in the comment section, Haley Castellano's getting anxiety. Cindy Plume's already picking up on spirits there. She's picking up on a woman there. Haley's got a couple of men arguing about something. What are you feeling there?
I mean, I feel anxiety, definitely. Like, it's difficult to breathe because I'm anxious. I think more so this feels like I'm okay to be here. But I feel like there's someone just down the hall saying, like, you stay right there. Don't come in here.
Can I actually, there are a few images that have been coming to my mind since I found out we were going here.
Yes, Richard.
There is, I see there's a gentleman that he's an older man. He's kind. He's not a bad person. He's an older man. But the thing that's really odd is he has really long hands, like really long, bony hands. And his hair is grown out, and it looks like there's red in it, but his hair is kind of longer. There's a woman that I saw. She has her hair parted down the middle, and she's in the 1860s. And then someone, for some reason, and I don't know why, someone is telling me 1912. I don't know why, but I keep getting 1912.
But Tammie, your hair is parted in the middle. This is a new look for you. What is this? What Richard-Lael is picking up on?
Most likely. I mean, it's like you get so many. I'm sensing so much around there, but I'm sensing more of like a male energy there. Of course, Masonic Lodge, and back in the day, women back then had that hair, very severe, like myself, and and that was the look back in that era. Right.
So, and Christy, do we know historically, were there any deaths or unfortunate circumstances that happened in the lodge that we know of?
Yeah, there was a young girl, about 16 years old, that passed from mysteriously. She was found in the basement of the house. I'm going to leave it at that and let Courtney do her job and find out the rest of it, because that's what investigators do. So I'll just give you that.
See this?
Yeah. So I think she hears what we're talking about, and she knows that we're recognizing it. So, and she recognizes probably my voice coming through, and I appreciate that. But it's okay. You can share your truth. You're all right.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I was telling you guys this earlier, but off air. I was visited, both myself and my son, at my house several times this last week. and by things that I did not recognize. And then I was given signs, every sign possibly imaginable, by all of my dead relatives. And it scared me to the point where it was telling me to pay attention to what was in here and to be on my best behavior and very careful. And I don't necessarily mean that like I don't feel like there's anything bad here, or I was walking into anything bad, but walking into something terrifying, and that I needed to be on my best behavior and very respectful.
Oh, when haven't you been? That's the question.
It was a long hiatus, Dean. So
wait, what did you get up to? I didn't realize this. So all your relatives came to you throughout the week, warming you up to this evening.
Yeah, there were several entities that I did not recognize that tried to get in my house that both me and my son saw. And I feel like they're connected to here, and I'm getting red now that I'm talking about it.
Oh my God.
And then after that happened, all of my relatives came and gave me signs.
After that?
Yeah. So it's been a long week leading up to being here.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for, this is a great way to start the new season, I suppose. David,
I'm feeling like,
you've
should we
got
turn
a lot
the
of
lights off?
You want to turn the lights off?
I think so. We might as well rock and roll, right?
I think it's a good idea to turn them off.
Okay. I'm okay. Turn them off and see what you get.
Everything's better in the dark.
Yes. And a reminder to everyone, this is a live interactive paranormal investigation. So you are our eyes and ears, everyone who's joining us. So please put on your headphones, turn up your monitors, and look closely to join us as we see live what Courtney is seeing and what all of us are seeing and what all of us are experiencing. If you see anything or hear anything on your monitors that we miss, please add to the chat on the right side of the screen. Are you there, Courtney? Oh,
I'm here. Gosh. Started going to red as soon as I turned the light off. Oh, yeah, the feeling in here changed exponentially now.
I'd like to show a photograph. I'm wondering if this is the man who Richard-Lael saw. People are seeing, you mentioned someone with long fingers. I can't tell the color of the hair here.
And who's this?
This is Horatio Barrows, who was one of the first people who lived in the house. Well, not one of the first, but he was there early. The Barrows family is called the Barrows Mansion.
Right.
For a time after him. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Christy.
No, it is called, referred to as the Horatio Barrows house. And there's a sign up front that has circa 1800s because he actually built the house. You're right.
He actually built the house. He wasn't just the architect. And he married into the other family, right? The name of which I forget.
I know he and his wife did live there, but whenever I talk with the Masons and they share the history and stuff, they just focus mostly on Horatio and his son Fletcher.
Ah, Fletcher. I'm hearing a fourth voice. Where's that coming from? Or is that just my speaker? Am I echoing back? Is anyone else hearing that? Good Lord. Of course, I'm in Los Angeles this week, so I'm not in my regular studio. So maybe I'm having exterior audio problems, but I am hearing something else.
It might be on my end because I'm in the Oliver house and there's an event that's happening just right outside the door and there are people. So I'm trying to keep it on mute as much as possible.
I see.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's you.
I think it's me.
I just started sweating bullets. I didn't think I'd be so frightened off the top of.
The good news is, Dean, that when you go back, your vacuum cleaner might be haunted, but you won't have seen it until you're out over your vacation.
Okay, you joke about my vacuum cleaner. Now my second vacuum cleaner in the main house sends me texts saying I finished cleaning and is nowhere finished cleaning. It is like lost. So it is now texting me lies. I don't want to talk about the robot vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
They're not all of them. The whole of them are top to bottom. I have 3 of them on all different floors and rooms, and all of them don't function. So,
All right. So I feel right now like heavily that I am surrounded, like that people are watching me from every opening in this house. Like there's windows all around me. It's pitch black in here, even though there's lights outside. There's a doorway in front of me. There's like the opening into the little kitchen alcove in front of me. I feel like I am surrounded.
Can you ask for John? Everybody's getting the name John. Let's maybe ask John to give you some kind of a sign, because you're already blowing up on the EMF meter.
Right.
Maybe ask them to knock something or to give you some other type of sign.
All right. John, if you're here and you can hear me, can you give us a sign? Make a sound we all can hear.
Tabitha Meadows says they keep walking up and looking over your shoulder. Ask them if they can touch your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys touch my hair?
They're so curious.
Someone touched me earlier. I just got like, it's like deafened in here. Like I can see cars outside and I was hearing them earlier and now I can't hear anything.
Okay.
It's like I'm underwater.
Tammie, you're looking concerned. What are you feeling?
Yeah, it's just I just feeling like she's being observed right now. They're like, what is all this? It's coming to mind. What are you doing?
I
They're
keep
very
seeing
observant
smoke.
with you. Mm-hmm.
Smoke? What kind? Like cigarette smoke? Or the house is on fire?
Maybe like I keep like catching it out of the corner of my eye, almost like it's like my breath freezing, but it's not.
No, could be them.
Maybe like cigar smoke. I don't smell anything, but like cigarette smoke.
Oh.
I literally like see it with my eyes.
Be careful, because with what you're talking about with your ears, is it almost like when you're diving down underwater and it starts to pressurize? Because sometimes when people walk through a portal, that's what they experience. So, and if there's a lot of spirits around you, like people are picking up on in the comments, and they say there's so many, it might be a lot coming out and trying to communicate with you, which could indicate that there's some kind of opening there, and that there's something easier for them to come out. I mean, you haven't stopped going off since with the EMF meter since you got there. Yeah. Can you move around with that and see if it's moving everywhere you go?
Following you?
Because you really want to be cautious. If that's the case, if there's all these spirits coming out,
you might be on top of it.
Yeah, you don't want to be overpowered by them.
Oh my God. It gets stronger as you... Oh, Courtney, did we lose you? Oh my gosh. The signal was great. Oh. Courtney, are you there?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can now. We lost you for a second.
This is really fascinating.
Okay, so literally right before my connection went, which I already walked over here and my connection was already fine.
Yeah.
From across over here, I don't know if you can see it, but over this area over here, I heard, it sounded like someone bumped a chair. And then I said, oh, and then my connection died.
Oh.
Haley Castellano is saying that they're trying to keep you from hearing what they are talking about. They're trying to make you deaf, so that maybe because they're secret society, they don't want you to hear what's being said.
Oh my gosh.
So
secrets.
Saying wipe it off. You need to set your boundary. Not let them get too attached to you. Don't let them get in you and try to make it so you can't hear them. Maybe give a little introduction. Tell them why you're here, and let them know that you have good intentions.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna come back to my little area for a second so I don't blind myself with my flashlight. Hold on. Okay. We're now at solid red.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Whoever is here with me, my name is Courtney. I'm just here to admire your beautiful space, to communicate with you if there's anything that you'd like to say. I feel like I'm about to be touched.
Wow.
like someone is on top of me. Someone's on my right side right here.
Keep telling them what you're there for.
I'm just here to communicate with you. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to tell your secrets. Oh my God.
And tell them that we might be able to help them with some things.
We're here to help. If there's anything you need help with, we can help you. We can try.
Okay.